Hello, hello, it's Anya. I'm a parenting success coach and I am here on this video today to share with you 3 tips to change from considering that our child has a problem to more of a conscious parenting mode. And when I mean that we think that our child has a problem, that goes right into my first tip, our language and the language that we use. So if you're saying things like, if only you, or you need to, if you're saying, why are you so impatient? Why are you so angry? Why are you not trying harder? If only you did such and such. That's the kind of language that I'm talking about. So the tip number 1 of my 3 tips is be aware of our language. Be aware of what we're saying, what words we're saying, and noticing that we are deciding we know better to do with them in their life, right? And then the second tip is to be really honest with yourself, and this is the conscious parenting bit where we dig deep and we notice what those words trigger in us, what those words mean to us. So how are we impatient? How are we not good at sharing? How are we at not trying our best? And where did this stem from? We don't even have to dig really deep, I don't think. It's just those awarenesses of what did those words resonate for you in childhood? If you were impatient, you weren't always trying your best. How did that show up, right? So we want to be aware of our language. We want to be aware of, now use that word on us. What does that trigger for us? How does that feel for us to be impatient? How does it feel for us to not like sharing, not want to share? Or not be social, right? And then the third tip for this would be, what's the fear here? What fear are we sitting with here that we feel that our child needs to switch, that they have a problem and they need to do something about this problem, right? And maybe the fear is that we think we know that if they don't do this, they won't be successful in life. They won't be happy in life. So we feel that we're encouraging them and giving our tips to help them sort out a problem that we have decided that they have, right? And also maybe the fear is that we're not going to be a great parent. We're not being a great parent if we don't fix this. If they're going through life, will that show up for us that we didn't do all that we were supposed to form, to make this child what we want them to be or what society's decided they should be, right? So what's the fear? What's the fear of this problem not being solved according to us, right? So this is conscious parenting. This is where we switch it around. This is where we come back to, okay, what happens for us? And so often, all the time, I would imagine, we're thinking, oh, if they would change this. Oh, here, I've got great support for you. Let's do it. You need to be doing this, right? That we're focusing that they have a problem and getting conscious is about us. So I'll leave that with you for today. Please feel free to go over to my website, parentingsuccesscoach.com, where you can see different ways to work with me to help you get more conscious or be more conscious in your parenting.